Hey guys, it's Stu here from Regulator Bread Supplies. Today we're going to unbox the new Kegerator Master XL 3-tap fridge package. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the little black cover that comes with the keg. That's just to fill that gap in so that nothing gets damaged in transport. Then we're going to get our 3 taps that are already pre-assembled, and then we're just going to remove the 4 screws on the top of the fridge so that we can then attach our tap font. Okay, so now we're going to get our beer lines and we're just going to put them down through that hole that's in the top of the fridge, just ensuring that the black gasket goes in through the beer lines as well, because that's going to sit between the top of the fridge and the font. So we'll make sure that's in place and all lined up with the holes. Once they're all lined up with the holes, we're then going to screw the font in using the 4 screws that are provided, and then it's just a matter of screwing on those little black handles before we move on to the next step. Okay, so now we're going to move on to your disconnects. So your black disconnects are made for your beer, and your grey disconnects are for your gas. So you need to screw those little light grey push fits onto your disconnects and then push the beer lines into the little grey push fits and just tug on them just to make sure that they're all the way home and that they're nice and secure. Then nip those push fits up on your disconnects just using a pair of pliers or multi-grips as I'm using there. Not too tight, just to make sure that it's a nice tight fit, but don't over tighten it. And then repeat that same process again with the grey gas disconnects, just to make sure that they're all on nice and tight. And remember, black is for beer and grey is for gas. If you mix that up, you're going to have problems with your gear. The final thing to do is to remove the screw at the back of the fridge and then feed your gas line that's going to be connecting to your regulator through that hole in the back of the fridge, and then you're going to hook up your reg. Okay guys, now we're going to install a one-way check valve. The one-way check valve I included in this package just to make sure that you don't draw back any beer into your gas line and then goes into your reg, because it'll damage your reg and you'll have to replace it. We don't want to do that. So follow the arrow on the that's printed on the one-way check valve. That's the way that your gas is going to go, and then it's just another push fitting. So push your lines into the check valve and make sure that they're home by tugging on them again as you did before. You're then going to screw that little grey push fitting onto your regulator and nip it up. Then connect the gas line into the reg, making sure that that line is also at home like you have before on the other push fits. And then you're going to screw the reg onto your gas bottle, just making sure that the O-ring is in place that I'm pointing to there. And then you're going to nip that up with a set of multi-grips or pliers or something, just to make sure that that's nice and tight. Again, don't over tighten it, because you will crush the little O-ring and then you'll get a leak. Then I want you to do is wind the regulator out anti-clockwise so that it's nice and loose. Then turn the gas bottle on and confirm that you've got pressure in your gas bottle. It should sit somewhere up around the 5,000 kPa mark. And then from there you can wind your gas bowl in if you like, just to make sure that you've got a little bit of low pressure. But you want to confirm your high pressure first. Okay guys, so now that you've connected your regulator, you just want to turn that regulator in clockwise until you feel the screw engage and you've got a little bit of low pressure there. From there, I just want you to spray all your connections, your lines, your one-way check valve, your reg, all with a bit of soapy water, just to make sure that you've got no leaks. From there, once you've confirmed that you've got no leaks and you're happy, you can feed your font cooling line up the font and then cut that to size. You then put your cap back on top of your font to keep your cool air in inside there to keep your beer nice and cold. Put your tap covers on, place your drip tray on top that comes with the kit, and then connect up all your kegs to test them. Make sure black for beer, grey for gas. On the kegs there'll be an in and an out. In is obviously for gas, and out is obviously for beer. On the keg post there's some little notches in the gas side one so that you don't get the wrong ones mixed up. Once you've connected up all your kegs, spray again with soapy water to make sure you've got no leaks and your lids are sealing properly. Then you can place everything into the fridge, turn the fridge on, set the temp to around 3 or 4 degrees, and then from there make sure it holds temp. Activate your font fan, make sure everything's working properly before filling those kegs with beer and kicking back and knocking the froth off a few. Cheers.